You've heard of pink slime, but here's the part they don't put on the tray. It wasn't a rumor, and the outrage forced changes years ago. So why does your burger still taste the same in 38,000 locations? Let's start with consistency. When flavor is engineered to be identical everywhere, that's not a farm talking, that's a lab. Today we trace how a cost-cutting decision turned meat into a chemistry project, and why the uniform bite signals more processing, more fillers, and less transparency than you think. If you care about your health and your wallet, don't blink. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great! Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. You remember the uproar. Pink slime became a household phrase and menus shifted to calm the noise. Here's the part no one leaned into. The taste barely flinched. The label morphed, the bite stayed put. How? Let's start with the choice that set the tone. Trimmings treated with ammonium hydroxide were pitched as a sanitation tool and a way to stretch beef at scale. The public backlash hit, the chain moved off it around 2012, and the press cycle moved on. But here's the kicker. The flavor didn't wander because flavor isn't left to chance in a system built on sameness. Think about the playbook. Beef gets ground in centralized plants, formed to tight specs, and frozen to hold shape.
McDonald's says the patties are 100% beef. The recipe, they say, is nothing more than a blend of leaner beef trim and fattier trim.
McDonald's even sell real food.
We suit up in sterile wear to see it for ourselves.
So this is what we call beef trim.
Okay.
And it comes from familiar cuts that you may know, like chuck and round and sirloin. Just like you would get at the grocery store, you buy like an 80-20 blend.
The beef is ground, blended together, made into those famous patties. Letting the public see this all can be risky, but with so many people on social media,
nuggets run through 4 molds built for speed and an even fry because timers don't negotiate. Grills and fryers lock into tight cook windows, so texture lines up batch after batch. When the clock dictates the bite, the ingredients have to behave. Now the quiet technology. Chains lean on flavor systems that tune aroma and taste so regional beef quirks never make it to your tongue. Like noise-canceling headphones, but for natural variation. A patty from cattle on grass in one state and corn in another should taste distinct. In a lab-driven chain, the volatile compounds are steered so Monday in Ohio matches Friday in Nevada. Not better, just the same. Processed poultry adds another layer. Starches, protein isolates, and engineered coatings bind water, stiffen the bite, and carry salt through the meat.
Time now for the morning stir, and McDonald's, as you've never seen it before, this morning revealing secrets to some of your favorite menu items for the first time, and ABC's Gio Benitez got an exclusive, unprecedented access.
but for long, some customers haven't been smiling, questioning how their food is produced, a process most of us have never seen until right now.
Inside the fast food giant's massive operation.
It's that iconic burger joint. McDonald's, serving millions of Americans for more than 70 years with that famous smile.
They help nuggets survive long hauls, freezers, and heat lamps without drying out. Practical, yes. Transparent, not so much. Health-wise, you see the side effects. Sodium stacks fast. Saturated fat rides along when the system rewards shelf life and bold seasoning over nuance. The scandal ingredient shifted, but the operating system, mass processing, flavor engineering, cost-first standardization stayed. That's why your memory of the taste never aged. Now let's move on to how that same system nudges what you pick at the counter, and what to skip if you want meat, not a managed profile. If pink slime left the chat, the seams did not. You can spot them if you know where to look before they land in your bag.
Here you are, opening your doors to us.
Yes.
Why?
Well, we're starting on a journey called Our Food, Your Questions, and we want to open up the doors and let our customers ask us any questions they have and give them the answer.
So this is it. This is the first time you're letting any television crew in here.
Yes, this is the first time.
Wow.
We're making history.
We are walking into one of McDonald's top secret food plants in Fresno, California. It won't be easy. Americans have had tough questions for the mega fast food company. Those questions right in McDonald's latest commercial launching today.
I think it's disgusting.
Let's start with the words that sell. 100% beef. Made with white meat. Clean, simple claims. The truth is, those lines don't tell you what happened to the meat along the way. The binders, the brines, the coatings, those live in fine print online, or not at all on the menu board. You see the headline, not the process. Now the trade you don't feel at the counter. The combo price looks friendly. The portion looks bigger. The taste hits the same every time. That sameness hides the cost. More salt, more fillers, more predictability. You spend more and you notice less. Look at the shapes. Nuggets come in 4 tidy forms built for speed and even fry. Breading is tuned to grab oil, hold crunch, and survive a heat lamp. Patties are formed to cook fast and stay juicy because of fat ratios and grind size, not farm care. That's a factory solve. Here's why the formula sticks. Long-haul trucks and deep freeze punish meat. So the system favors blends that don't dry out and don't drop flavor. That means salt in heavy doses, stabilizers to keep water in place, and uniform grind so every bite behaves on a timer. Like training wheels for meat. Chains point to safety audits and supplier rules. Good, keep them. But safety and quality are not twins. Consistency is the brand.
The McDonald's at 2154 Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn is doing the opposite. As the sign on the door shows, anyone under 20 needs an ID or a parent to get in. The reasoning is plain. McDonald's locations are all too often the scene of violent crimes, and both the victims and perpetrators can often be young.
Blocking the ATM machine.
Some point out the children need a place to congregate and after-school options. And locals tell Fox 5 a new recreation center should be opening soon. Those who patronize this location themselves have seen issues.
Terroir never gets a mic. So, how do you read the board like an investigator? Taste that doesn't change state to state. Shapes that look stamped. Ingredient lists for coatings or sauces that run long. Those are your flags for lab-led food. Watch your budget, too. The value pulls you into drinks, sides, and sauces that swell the bill and drown the meat you thought you paid for. When you treat sameness as a warning sign, you start picking better, simpler items, fewer coatings, smaller combos, or a spot that grinds fresh on site. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who swears the taste never lies. Here's the real kicker. Pink slime made noise, but the quiet machine behind it, engineered flavor, stamped shapes, cost-first processing, still decides what you taste. It keeps the bite the same and keeps the margins happy. A food scientist would call that standardization necessary, but it taxes your health. Every choice favors shelf life, speed, and price over nourishment. One popular burger alone carries over half a day's sodium. So choose control. Order the simplest item. Skip the coatings and heavy sauces. Reward places that explain how food is made. Like and subscribe to help us keep the spotlight on the food industry's best-kept secrets. Consistency is a clue.